We've put together a list of recommendations of what we think is a perfect day in Madrid. Plaza de Oriente and the Royal Palace in the background. Philip IV, Sabatini Gardens inside the Royal Palace. Can you see that? Woo! Here we are at Temple of Debod, a real Egyptian temple. Hola, I am Ernesto. I'm an official local guide working in Madrid for walks. We've put together a list of recommendations of what we think is a perfect day in Madrid. Let's go for it. Vamos!
Start your morning the Madrid way with something delicious. A warm tortilla española, flaky croissant, or my favorite, churros with thick red chocolate. Slow down and enjoy. This is how we do mornings. Once you're filled up, head to the Royal Palace, a masterpiece of grandeur, and a look into Spain's royal past. Visit early to avoid the crowds and stroll the gardens for a moment of calm in the heart of the city.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are in this fantastic setting, Plaza de Oriente and the Royal Palace in the background. Best time to come here is early morning, before the crowds show up. Let me tell you, we are at the origins of Madrid. Try to imagine a fortress, a Muslim castle, instead of this beautiful Baroque palace, a military outpost founded by Cordoba, Al-Andalus in the 900s, to keep an eye if Christians could make it from the northwest, and to keep another eye if the regional government of Toledo could rebel against the central power of the Al-Andalus. Have a look at the statue right behind me, Philip IV, a king ruling the Spanish Empire in the second third of the 1600s. That is, my friend, political propaganda, because it's the golden age of arts, but paradoxically the beginning of the fall of the Spanish Empire, its decline. The king is showing his power, skillful rider, the horse rearing up. It's all political propaganda again, my friends. The empire was no longer as powerful as before. I like to point out at the innovation that represents this statue. Bronze statues are hollowed by heavy, and this one is just holding on the hind legs. It is said 3 masters participate in this work. Pietro Tacca, Italian bronze master, Velázquez, the painter, making the design, and Galileo Galilei, the famous scientist, helping with the mathematical calculations. As you're walking around this plaza, you could come across these statues, and you might be wondering why some are here, some are on top of the palace. I'm gonna tell you first the beautiful legend and then the truth. Legend: mother of the king, Isabella of Fornis, dreamt a statue fell on her as a prophecy of the end of the Bourbon dynasty. The truth: the history after the set of statues, over 300, meant to legitimize the new dynasty, the Bourbons, from the origins of Spanish history, were finished, the engineers recommend the king not to place them all on top of the facades of the palace. It was too much weight, too heavy. You shouldn't miss a visit inside the Royal Palace. What are we gonna find there? It was a royal residence used by kings from the 1700s until present day. So expect fantastic marble floors, gorgeous fresco ceiling, lavish decoration everywhere, the chamber royal rooms, the gala dining room. Definitely it's worth a visit. Can you see that? Woo! Big tip, if you want to avoid these huge individual lines, don't forget to book through a skip the line tour.
Time for a mid-morning break. In Spain, it's called Almuerzo. Maybe a quick bocadillo with jamón or another slice of tortilla española. Small bites, yeah, but a big part of our daily rhythm. Next up, the Temple of Debod, an Egyptian temple with a fascinating story, gifted to Madrid and surrounded by stunning views. It's a peaceful spot to recharge, and if you come back at sunset, it's pure magic.
Here we are at Temple of Debod, a real Egyptian temple. Yeah, you hear me right. It happened to be a present from Nasser, the president of Egypt, to Franco during the dictatorship period. The truth was, during the construction in Egypt of the Aswan Dam, a lot of temples could be underwater. So to rescue them, UNESCO decided to pack them and send them to different friend countries. Let's have a look a little bit that way. Vamos! Here, Temple of Debod Hill, is a very popular spot for locals and travelers. Try to come here late afternoon, right before sunset, as we are facing west. People come here to enjoy the vibrant, lively atmosphere. People are playing music, having some drinks, chit-chatting, enjoying the views. Definitely a must-do in your visit to Madrid.
Lunch is sacred in Spain. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. Set aside time to savor it the way locals do. Starters to whet your appetite, a hearty main course, and maybe something sweet to finish. Pair it with a glass or a bottle of wine, and you'll understand why this tradition is taken so seriously. It's a moment to slow down, connect, and truly enjoy the flavors of the region. Just remember, the best spots fill up fast, so booking ahead is a smart move. After a long lunch, it's time for a walk. The Sabatini Gardens are the perfect place to walk and enjoy some peace in the middle of the city.
Sabatini Gardens are my recommendation for a pleasant walk, enjoying the views and the relaxing atmosphere. Sabatini Gardens are named one of the main architects taking care of the palace. But the truth is, all Madrid locals, we think these are royal gardens, and they weren't. The royal stables were located here, and during the Republic period in the 30s of the 20th century, all the stables were demolished and it was designed these beautiful gardens. So, although next to the royal palace, they are Republican gardens.
Madrid was made for wandering. Explore historic plazas, duck into local markets, or check out museums like the Prado or Thyssen. Keep an eye out for hidden gems, but pace yourself. Aperitivo is just around the corner. The perfect pre-dinner ritual. Aperitivo is all about relaxing with a drink, maybe a vermouth or a tinto de verano, and a snack like olives or a few croquetas. It's Madrid at its most laid back.
Bueno, after such a long day, this is the best part. Spaniards, Madrid locals, we love to gather with friends, family, and have some kind of pre-drinks while talking, chatting, social gathering. Let me introduce you to my favorite drink, tinto de verano. It consists of mixing wine, local table wine, with soda water. We call it casera. And the drink, tinto de verano. It's refreshing, it's lighter, less alcohol, great for the Spanish warm temperatures. So now it's time to do a toast with friends always. Chin chin.
Salud.
Remember to look into each other's eyes and enjoy the evening. Salud.
End your day with a tapas tour. Follow a local guide to the best spots in town, sharing stories and bites along the way. You'll leave with a full belly and a taste of what makes Madrid's nightlife unforgettable. That's your day in Madrid. From royal splendor to late-night tapas, this city has something for everyone. Want more? Come join one of our tours, and we'll show you even more of what makes Madrid so special.
We hope you had a great day experiencing what we think is a perfect day in Madrid. If you're planning a trip to Madrid, we think best way is to take walks. Don't forget, if you found this video useful, to write us a comment, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.